Bones Adams tonight.
Ask him what was wrong tonight.
And right now, we have the results. Let's send it up to Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the Budweiser scorecards. Marcial Vargas scores the bout 118 to 108. Ova Ovason scores it 116 to 110. Patricia Jarman Manning has it 116 to 110 for the winner. And a new champion, he is Clarence Bad to the Bones Adams.
What a moment. You can see his father is in tears in the ring. Father and son are very close. The father gives him a kiss. You won't find two nicer people. His mother 4 weeks ago suffers a mild stroke. Clarence Adams has to sell the chain of pizza businesses. They're worried about making ends meet, and now they have a world champion who's on top of the world, and the purses will get bigger. And he certainly, at this point, it's not a fluke.
And what's very impressive for this young man is he's only 25, but he's a 25-year-old veteran, and that makes a lot of difference.
And there's a disappointing face right there of Nestor Garza, who saw his title go to the hands of Bones Adams. Hey, he's really disappointed, you know.
Tough night for Nestor Garza,
you know,
who is also a very class guy, and a credit to the sport. He's a warrior who takes on anybody, and to his credit, he didn't care. He said, whoever you want to put in here, you know, just put him in, and I'll fight him. So, and we haven't seen the last of Nestor Garza.
I saw a couple of tears coming down his eye, you know. He's really disappointed that it didn't go his way tonight, but you know, every champion most of the time has that.
Tears of joy in the red corner and tears of disappointment in the blue corner. And coming up next, Paulie Ayala taking on the European champion, Johnny Breedle, for the WBA championship, bantamweight championship of the world. Here's another fight where we have a lot of question marks as to what Breedle's going to bring into the ring. We know that Paulie wants to put on a show and keep that belt. I can't imagine what it's like in Henderson, Kentucky about right now.
Well, those folks have got to be ecstatic because for Bones Adams, it's quite a story. A young man who really, I think, was starting to get a little discouraged that he would ever get a world title shot. And once he got it, he made the most of it. Now this crowd, in anticipation, starting to get interested in the idea of the main event, each in their own way, we might add.
Yes.
And Paulie Ayala will shortly be making his way out against Johnny Breedle. And for Ayala, this is a little bit of a coming out party for him. He had a very spirited fight in his first title defense. Now here he is back at the scene of his greatest triumph, the very close and controversial to some degree win over Johnny Tapia in what was an absolutely spectacular fight. And now here he is back again to maybe make another statement.
Here's the tail of the tape. Paulie Ayala is 29 years old. He's 29-1 with 12 knockouts. This is his second title defense. You see